Yes, thank you, Chair. As the motion makes clear, April the 1st we see the biggest change to the welfare system since the 1940s. This is already on top of changes that we've seen already, caps to housing benefit that have already been introduced. So we have yet another swathe of changes, including the introduction of overall benefits cap, cuts to housing benefit for those deemed to have spare bedrooms, the so-called bedroom tax, cuts in funding for council tax benefits, cuts in disability benefits, and many more, including cuts for legal aid and advice, so people put in terribly difficult situations won't even be able to access the same level of advice that they can do now. The likely impact on Londoners, and as we've heard from our witnesses today in very eloquent terms, is likely to be horrendous, and we don't know the cumulative impact of all of these cuts and all of these changes, and certainly it's clear that the government haven't even thought through the cumulative impact of this, or indeed given any real thought to analysing that. The Mayor himself, when these reforms were first mooted, warned of Kosovo-style social cleansing. We've already seen the number of claimants in central London drop, and we've seen dramatic increases in claimants in the outer London boroughs already before this latest raft of changes is to go through. But where is the Mayor in all of this? In spite of his colourful rhetoric early on, he's failed to oppose these devastating changes that will really impact on Londoners, and he's failed to ensure that there is enough information about the impact on Londoners, and particularly that cumulative impact that we were discussing with our witnesses this morning. So the amendment calls on the Mayor to ensure that there is more information out there for us to be able to have a real grasp of the situation, and we need the Mayor to take that message to government. Now, like the government, I actually do think that the housing benefit bill is too high, but rather than slash benefits and force people out of London and force people to move, we could reduce benefits by regulating rents, so that we're not seeing these massive hikes in private sector rents, by increasing the minimum wage so that low wages don't need to be subsidised by benefits. And we heard today from one of our witnesses that the majority of new housing benefit claimants were not people who were unemployed, but actually people in low-paid work. So the rhetoric that this is just about subsidising scroungers is offensive and completely wrong. So if we actually increase the minimum wage, low wages didn't need to be subsidised by benefits, and this, as we heard very clearly today as well, if we built more social housing at genuinely affordable rents, if we enacted all of those measures and saw the government going down that route, we could actually reduce the benefits bill without having such devastating impacts on Londoners. So I do think it is time now for the Mayor to speak up for Londoners. This motion makes very clear he's got a responsibility to do that, to put the case to government, because we can't have a city that is only for the wealthiest and is a no-go area for those on low incomes, socially, economically, and for so many other reasons. Morally, that would be a disaster. We can't have this as a city that is a no-go area. So I urge the Assembly to pass this amendment today.
Okay.